playoff time. Wipe those records clean.
The playoffs have arrived, and a young duo looks to make a new splash. The Wizards enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Washington Wizards here in Capital One Arena. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
So the Nets starting 5. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Green is out there with Monk, and it's Whitehead in at the 3 slot. And for the Wizards, Sadiq Bey is out there with Song. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Kolek in at the point guard position. Taking a look at Washington, Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive and advance. I'm now to hand over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Kevin, MP has now reached the playoffs in back-to-back years. Before the game, he told me, we go to the gym outside practice, watch film, grab meals. We're really bonding. Those relationships may lead to deeper runs in the postseason. Kevin?
I'm sure he's open for that. Chemistry under pressure can make a big difference. David, thanks. And at this stage of the postseason, having an explosive scorer like MP, well, Greg, that's priceless.
Yeah, coming into the playoffs, Kevin, with the NBA's points per game leader gives that team a ton of confidence.
For 3, Edwards. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's the floater. And Sarr pulls it down.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
For 3, Edwards drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 6 points.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
The catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
The offensive rebound. Edwards, good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
This from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Heat made a whole lot of great plays. He had 42 points, and his glass work resulted in a season-high rebound total for him as well. A fantastic performance for him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Edwards can't hit.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Young. And that one hits back iron. Wizards trail by 3. And here's Kispert from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Kispert's got himself on the board with 3 there. Young against MP. Pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Fires from deep. And Kisper with the basket on the assist from Edwards. On a 12-4 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. In the NBA. They're measuring up the shot. Nice try. It's all good. Let's hear it for our participant.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Washington Wizards.
When you outwork your opponent like this, getting those extra shots, it just shows your guys want it more, man.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but there's no replacement for hustle and effort.
Looking at how the Wizards are doing in this series, guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 9 points. They've got MP. Sara by the Wizards. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And then they continue to control the glass.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Monk outside. Johnson outside. Launches it. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Took him no time at all on that one. Green's got 12 points in the game. Finds it in. 9 points in the game so far.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
MP, the triple is down the hatch.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's Sar, and Sar throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Shot is good, and the Wizards lead has got down to 11 on the bucket from Monk.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
MP, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Capella. Here's Kolek. Now Capella. Clock at 6. Now here's Bay. Pass to Kolek. 3-pointer. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Green, the pass to Claxton. There's the 3. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP with it. Picked up by Claxton. Green taking his time here. There's Here's Whitehead. 6 to shoot. Pass to Claxton. Johnson for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Washington leading now by 14. Here's Capella. And the layup is good.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Jumper. Monk's got 10 points in just the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
MP has been leading the charge for Washington. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We come back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Young is out there with Thomas. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Washington. And
they've tried. The D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Kuzma kicks to Kispert. Pass to Edwards. High arcing shot, and it's good on the way in. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Anderson, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
To the floor for the Nets. Number 40, Anderson.
Here's Clowney. Anderson's shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Edwards can't hit. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Young's checked in for Thomas.
Number 18.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordy Fernandez as he talked with his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Young from the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Washington leading now by 14. MP passes to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Washington. And they pick up 2. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Drummond sets the screen for Young. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by the Wizards.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive.
The screen for Green. Cams the shot with nobody near him. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
On target.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for the Wizards.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for Game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
That's good from Capella.
The defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Dennis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into Game 2.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle.
That's a great win. Now, forget it. Got to win this game tonight and close these guys out.
Feeling you, MP.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
Just a reminder, folks, make certain to be here for our figurine giveaway.
We've got limited edition packs for the first 10,000 fans in the building on game day. So be sure to get yours and get here early. The National Basketball Association and the Brooklyn Nets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play.
Round 1 continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Wizards have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Brooklyn Nets. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
And a potential closeout game here tonight. It's 3-0, advancement to round 2 in the Eastern Conference at stake. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Ali LaForce. Now Washington's starting 5. Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. Then it's MP, then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Kolek in at the point. And for Brooklyn, we've got Green, PJ Washington out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Whitehead in at the small forward. You look at Brooklyn, they're on the brink of elimination here tonight.
You know, it's interesting. I mean, they've been pushed around and exposed in this series. This is a good chance for them to save face with a win.
Now here's Valanciunas, and it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact. His first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Monk. Here's Whitehead. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
He drops it from range.
Good to see these kind of quick decisions from a young player. MP not wasting time on the J.
And it's Green missing. Green against MP. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And MP providing some spacing with that three-pointer.
The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Green, the pass to Monk. Outside, Green. With the floater. And Bey pulls it down. Washington has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Sarr. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Now that's what makes MP such a team player.
Pass to Sarr, and here's MP. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Kolek, and it's Washington with another.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Monk. They can't stop the run with that one. Washington leading by 9. Bey finds Edwards. Pass to Valanciunas. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Monk against Bey. It's stolen by MP. Here's Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now, basically can count on it as a double-double guy, even in limited minutes. He really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in a game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier, get it to him often.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Koulibaly's checked in. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Take it, baby, take it. Let's go. No thanks. Next.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And so in the game for Washington, we've got Sarr. Kispert is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's MP, and it's Koulibaly in at the 2 spot. Here's MP, and the layup is good. Edwards got 8.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score.
Shot clock at 6. That three's off the mark. Washington leading by 17. To the inside, here's Sarr, and he goes in for the dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Johnson passes to Washington. Outside Young. 3 on the clock. Over MP. And again, it's the Nets missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Kuzma finds Edwards. And all around the rim that time before dropping. He's got 10.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Green's feeling it at the arc.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Valanciunas down low. He's guarded by Claxton. Kuzma outside. Edwards against Green. Valanciunas sets a screen. Kispert on the wing. Shoots over Johnson. That one's good from Kispert on the assist by MP. Kispert's got 5 now.
Oh, great recognition there by MP. Getting it to the open man.
Pass to Green. Claxton a screen on Edwards. Here's Green. Rebound Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Another shot. MP no good. Nets trail by 16. Outside Johnson. Pass to Green. Screen by Claxton. And the Nets, another 3!
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And so it's the Washington Wizards in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Brooklyn Nets.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
SOF, capital T, soft. I get mad watching them play.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. Because, in other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Give him 8.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Here's Valanciunas. That one drops for him. And the Wizards lead by 13. And Brooklyn's shooting only 42%. Outside Monk. The baseline Jay. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
MP, the pass to Bay. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Outside Monk. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Offline with a 3.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Valanciunas, good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Monk passes to Washington. Half a play. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And here's Edwards outside. Washington grabs a miss.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Monk's got 13 now.
And you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Edwards for 3, and that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
Pass to Green. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Monk for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here's MP. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Nets have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And so in the game for Washington. Kyle Kuzma out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's MP. And it's Koulibaly in at the shooting guard position.
What a swat by MP, making his presence felt there.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal. And it was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Shooting for Washington.
Free throw good. Edwards. Brooklyn making a switch here. Green is checked in. And both free throws good for Edwards.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Entire new group here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Drummond. Washington comes in for Clowney. Whitehead, he's checked in for Johnson. And Malik Monk subbed in for Anderson. Whitehead passes to Washington. And the Nets miss again. Washington has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
And for the Nets, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. Pass to Whitehead. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Capella. Kispert with the ball. Monk covers. From deep, MP connects from downtown. MP's got 12 points here in the second half. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Back to Kuzma. Pass to Kispert. Edwards with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got 24 points.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Wizards.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
MP inside, working on Green. Edwards, no good. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Green, lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
MP shot is good.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
To the paint. Here's Green. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, yo, bad play.
Now that's how you take care of business out there, MP.
Boom! That is how you dominate a series. On to the next one. Second round. Win this series, and we're one step from the finals.